that we have the patient in the operating room, we're prepared to induce anesthesia. So the first thing I do is to make sure you have a functioning IV line, which we have up here. We've already checked, and it's flowing nicely. We have phenylephrine vasopressor set up because we anticipate that might be necessary after induction of anesthesia. For this case, we have a video laryngoscope or a glide scope that we're going to use to instrument the airway. Then we have the anesthesia machine. So we have the patient breathing nicely. He's been lightly sedated. We can detect how much oxygen he's breathing in and how much he's breathing out. So we want that number to be above 70, 75% before we induce to give us adequate time to secure the airway. In addition, I have all my backup airway equipment here readily available on the anesthesia machine, including a backup laryngoscope, emergency medications including ephedrine, succinylcholine, atropine, an LMA if necessary.
You'll make a small skin wheel, and then you can place the needle perpendicular and inject local anesthetic as you're withdrawing to numb your tract. Now you can insert your epidural needle into that skin wheel, placing your finger at the depth in which you are intending to place the needle and stopping at the skin. At this point, sometimes you can feel when you are in ligament, and at that point your needle is fairly stable and you can remove your fingers. At this point you'll take the stylet out, and you may use loss of resistance to saline, in which I use a small bubble so that I can see the loss of resistance, or you can use loss of resistance to air.
So there are two markings on the sheath that allow us to be aware of when the sheath exits the needle tip. So as soon as this white marking goes beyond the hub of the needle, we are now exiting the needle. The side port indicates the direction at which our curve is facing. So now we're just to the needle tip. We're just going to advance. It's now, you can usually do this under live, but my trajectory looks quite good. I'm going to continue rightward facing until I get into the neuroframen.